We will see the chapter first, the topic three domains of life. Depending on the system of classification, organisms were classified into two kingdom, three kingdom, later into four, five, six, up to seven kingdoms. The kingdoms are systematically arranged in organisms based on their cell structure, their mode of nutrition, mode of reproduction, phylogenetic relationship, and molecular level DNA and RNA identifications. 80S ribosomes and 70S ribosomes is also. So this type of ribosomes, if it is 80S ribosomes presents eukaryotes, 70S ribosomes presents in prokaryotes. Five kingdom proposed by R.H. Whittaker, three kingdom proposed by Carl Woese in 1977, and six to seven kingdoms proposed by Kevlier Smith in 1987. So, in the three kingdoms proposed by Carl Woese in 1977, there are in a three group of kingdoms: archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. R.H. Whittaker kingdoms, five type of animal groups: Monera, Protista, and fungi, Plantae, Animalia. Kevlier Smith, six to seven kingdoms: bacteria, archaea, protista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia. Six kingdom system. Seven kingdom system: Eubacteria, Archaebacteria, and Protozoa, Chromista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia. So you have to understood that domain system of this classifications first arising in super kingdoms, two super kingdoms, that is prokaryotes and the eukaryotes, and up to seven kingdoms classified: Eubacteria, Archaebacteria, Protozoa, Chromista, fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. Such of the organisms order-wise included in the kingdoms. Compositions arranging in the order. So you see the first domain archaea, single cell organisms. Archaea means what? Single cell organisms. It's a prokaryotes. Prokaryotes you have to learn in the lower classes. Prokaryotes are not well defined the nucleus in the cell, isn't it? So which have the ability to grow in extreme conditions like volcano, hot springs, polar ice. So extreme climatic conditions are capable to living organisms, archaea. And this type of animals, without the sunlight, they can produce food by own itself, isn't it? And they are using the oxygen instead by using hydrogen sulfide. Other chemicals from the volcanic vents is also utilizing for survive. So some of them produce methane, we are called as methanogens, isn't it? And few live in a salty environments, we are called as halophils, and few living in acidic in the area, thermophils, isn't it? Next we come to discuss bacteria. Example of cyanobacteria, heterotrophic bacteria is given. So the bacteria is also prokaryotic cells, have not defined the nucleus in the cell. DNA exists in circular chromosomes, isn't it? DNA exists in a circular chromosomes in the bacteria and do not have the histones associated with it. Histone is one of the protein is in chromosomes, isn't it? And they do not possess membrane bound organelles except the ribosome 70S. 70S means what? It's a subunit, larger and smaller subunit. This is how the smaller subunit 30S and the larger subunit 50S. S stands for Swedenborg. Listen it. So the bacteria, Archaeobacteria, comes in under in the 70S ribosome type of the cell. So the beneficial probiotic and the harmful pathogenic bacteria postulated in the kingdom of bacteria. And third one of eukaryotes. Eukaryotes means U means true. With the presence of nucleus, we are called as eukaryotes. Listen it. So eukaryotes have seen in animals which have two nucleus, membrane bound organelles, and DNA sequence in the nucleus arranged as a linear chromosome with histone proteins is also present, and the type of 70S type of the ribosome presents in the chloroplast and mitochondria, isn't it? So higher animals presents the ribosome, 80S type of the ribosomes is present. So animals in this kingdom classified Protista, fungi and Plantae and Animalia. Are we clear? So in 1987, Cavalier Smith revised the sixth kingdom to the seventh kingdom. You see the classifications divided into actually two super kingdom, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. 7 kingdoms to prokaryotic kingdoms, that is eubacteria and archaeobacteria. 5 eukaryotic kingdoms, protozoa, chromista, 5 kingdom. Munira, Protista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia. 6 kingdom system, bacteria, archaea, Protista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia. 7 kingdom system, eubacteria, archaeobacteria, protozoa, chromista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia. And next we have to discuss in the 5 kingdom classifications based on the cell wall and the cell membrane. Based on the cell wall, cell membrane and the body organization, mode of nutrition. So you see Munira, Protista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia. First in the cell wall presence in the Munira prokaryotic type, Protista, fungi, Plantae, Animalia eukaryotic type with the presence of well-defined nucleus. Cell wall is a Munira non-cellular type, but in the Protista present in some of them. Fungi present, Plantae present, Animalia present. Body organization, cellular level, Munira. Cellular level organizations, Munira. Protista, cellular level organization. Fungi, multi-tissue level of organization. Plantae, Animalia, tissue, organ and organ system level of organization. Mode of nutrition, autotrophic, whether it is heterotrophic in Munira. Protista autotrophic or heterotrophic. Fungi, Plantae, fungi and Animalia heterotrophic. Plantae is autotrophic. Autotrophic means what? They can producing the food by own itself. Listen it. Heterotrophic means dependent to other.